To my understanding, something that emerges the more one studies astrology is a sense that the universe is very strongly related to numbers. Really basic arithmetic and geometry. In fact, when you talk about squares, oppositions, trines, sextiles, these are basic triangles, hexagons, squares, and they're composed of simple numbers, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, whatever. In the realm of harmonics, we call the conjunction the first harmonic. It's a factor of 1. Now when you jump to the opposition, we have 2. The square would be 4. The trine is 3. So the trine is actually a triangle. I said in the previous video that the cardinal area 22 to 27, Capricorn, Aries, Cancer, Libra, is getting a lot of action in 2021 as well as 2022, but especially this year. Next, we need to consider that that is a factor of the first harmonic, the conjunction in Capricorn, and then fourth harmonic, squares in Aries and Libra, and the second harmonic in Cancer. The next harmonic we need to look at that is also quite important this year is the eighth harmonic, which is an extension of the second and fourth. And that takes us to planets in degrees between 7 and 12 in Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces. If they're in Gemini or Virgo, they're 135 degrees from the 22 to 27 cardinal, where Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto, and Eris, in fact, happen to be. So you get a sesquiquadrate. This is like a square and a half. And then in Sagittarius and Pisces, you get half a square, hence a semi-square. When you're talking about big planets, this is something you can feel. It's very, very clear, not only in the way you feel, but it'll actually correlate with events as well. It tends not to be as irritating as the full-on square or opposition. So basically the eighth harmonic, which is what this is a step down from the second and fourth, but it's still quite powerful when you're talking about planets of this magnitude. So again, check your chart and look for planets in these degrees, and then by sign, by location in the chart, by aspects, you can determine what they may be doing. Now, a great example of an eighth harmonic aspect that becomes quite powerful and is yet another example of how Trump's chart is a total mess in 2021 is the fact that Saturn is currently due to station around 2 degrees Aquarius. It happens next month, and it's already in that range. And what happens with stations is it amplifies the effect. And so 135 degrees feels pretty close to a square because of the fact that the planet is parked, radiating more energy. And this is involving Trump's Uranus in Gemini, in the 17-degree Gemini range. And the reason I say it's further evidence of the mess in his chart is because planets in his chart seem to go from squares to this kind of thing, and so he's getting no respite in any direction when you look in his planetary alignments. This particular one is going to be quite tough, as it pretty much encompasses all of April, May, and June, with particular emphasis in May when it makes the station.